Here comes your pre-market summary for Thursday, March 30th. Nice gains holding right now for U.S. equity futures coming off another bounce back session for the market yesterday. Right across the board, once again, it was tech, if you remember, that did lead us back to the upside. Even a little bit of underlying strength yesterday throughout the day in the banking sector. Here's how things are shaping up right now. About 0.5% for the S&P, 0.6 for the Dow, 0.5% here for the NASDAQ. As I mentioned, see if we get 2 days in a row for tech to lead us back to the upside. 0.78 for crude on a bounce, about 1% again for Bitcoin after a big day for both Bitcoin and Ethereum yesterday. Coming up this morning, we're going to get, first off, initial jobless claims at 8:30, but we get a final estimate for Q4 GDP and a final estimate for Q4 PCE. However, the more important and more closely watched number is going to be tomorrow morning when we get the final readings on both GDP and PCE. But we'll bring that to you when it happens live this morning. That's how the overall market is setting up yesterday. Nice green candle there for both the SPY and the Qs here, back to the upside as well. We're right back to these highs once again for the NASDAQ. Nicely, a lot of relative strength, really, as we've been saying throughout the week for tech in general. Minor note on Meta. We'll have a look at big tech, but minor note so far. Meta to let users opt out of some targeted ads. They're going to start this over in Europe, it looks like, according to the Wall Street Journal, but might roll it out further if all goes well on that front. Apple back on watch as well. Nice candle yesterday. They announced throughout the session yesterday that their annual Worldwide Developer Conference coming up June 5th through 9th. A lot of people expecting a VR headset from Apple during that conference. Tesla. Nice day yesterday, back to the upside. We're trading higher here pre-market as well. They said $7,500 tax credit on the rear-wheel drive Model 3 going to end as March ends, coming up tomorrow. So we'll watch out for Tesla today. More news for Ford as well. They're building another factory, $4.5 billion on EV battery materials plant, this time for Ford. Ford higher yesterday. Really nice day, quietly. For Ford, but back to the upside again this morning. This one as well, a little pharmaceutical company up on a deal with GSK. So moving around here this morning, it's up more than 80% right now. Grab the watch list, guys. Use that QR code. We're coming up at 8:30. Going to be an exciting day. Again, the more important economic data coming up tomorrow morning in the pre-market, but we'll get a first look with that final estimate for both GDP and PCE this morning. We'll see you shortly on TraderTV.Live.